Hey guys, it's Abbie from Make Life Your Own Way, and I'm here in my weekly makeup basket. Ooh, y'all, it's that time of the week. We're going to recap some products that we used last week, talk about a few of the products on my face, and then we're going to go through the collection to find makeup to use for the upcoming week. So if that sounds like something you like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. Alright guys, you know I post weekly, sometimes twice a week, but if you feel like you just need more content in between there, I do post on TikTok 1 to 5 times a week. Like, it's somewhere in that range. I think I got 2 up this week so far. Didn't get any up last week, did I? I don't know. And then like there's weeks I did every day. So you can go check that out. It's always linked down below. Also, if you just want more day-to-day, what's Abbie up to, what annoyed her for that day, then check out my Make Life Fit Instagram and the stories. I basically vlog in there most of the week. I don't really get on Make Life Your Own Way that often because it's just too many things to keep track of. So if you ever want to like message me, it's better to do it at Make Life Fit because that's the account that I'm on more often than not. So anyways, that's that on that. Let's talk about what makeup I am wearing. She's cute, she's glowy, we got a little sun coming through, so it's really hitting the glow. Alright, let's talk about what's on my face. I don't really love this combo, so I don't know what exactly it is about this combo that does not work well for me. Okay, so I did use the Milani Bright Size Primer, woo! So that is my base. Then I have for concealer the Maybelline Eraser, because it's freaking hot out. So I didn't do foundation, I just did this. And then I set everything with the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear for the powder. This one is in 120 Vanilla. And then to set my whole face, I set it with the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC+. Something in this combo, and I'm going to say it's the concealer, because the overall combo is like what I typically wear or have been wearing. But when I sweat, which is going to be normal when it's 95 degrees out, and I like pat it away, the whole makeup moves. Like, it's gone. Whereas other concealers I have or other combinations of products, I can just pat it in and it's fine, and then touch up anywhere that I couldn't like pat out. But with this combo, again, I think it's the concealer because I had the problem this morning when I was trying to put everything on. If you just touch it, it's gone. Like, there's nothing else to move around. Like, it's literally just gone. So then you just have like makeup, skin, broken makeup, and you can't fix it. Ugh. So I don't know. I'll play more with that concealer to see what it is exactly. So I didn't love that, and I didn't have the best makeup this week because of it. And I really put it together this morning because, like I said, I had messed up part of my makeup. So I went to blend it out, and it was gone. I was like, okay, I see what's happening here. It's this combo or it's this concealer. We need to figure it out. But it's on my face today. I did go ahead and touch it up with my Too Faced concealer, but we'll see what happens. But primarily the glow you see, I know you see it, is this. This has been like my go-to, can't put it down, the Wet n Wild Hello Halo. This is Highlight Bling. It's a little duo from Wet n Wild, and it is absolutely stunning. So yeah, I have the blush on, and then I did the highlighter over it, and it's so good. I have been leaving this in my bathroom with my Makeup Basket Express, and mostly just using this basically every other day. I didn't get in here too much this week or last week to do makeup because I am doing such quick makeup. I just stand in my bathroom and do it. So that's the recap of last week's makeup. Also, you guys let me know in the comments below that with the Maybelline Super Stay Vinyl Ink that you need to shake it. Can you hear that? You gotta shake it before you apply it. So I did that, and it did help it last a little bit longer on my lips. So thank you for that tip. Also, you guys in the comments are awesome. It was I asked, are you wearing makeup in this heat? Are you in the heat? Are you not wearing makeup? And it was pretty split. Some of y'all were like, no girl, we're just light, moving on. Other of you were like, oh no, full face, let's go. He ain't stopping me. I love that. You know, you gotta do what feels right for you. Yeah. So thank you for comments and all that stuff. I am not always on top of getting back to you in a timely manner, but I do what I can. I do what I can. I've accepted I don't do social media full time, so I just can't respond and upload like I do. It's just I do it when I can. I love doing it, and I appreciate you guys being here. Yeah. Okay, we're moving on. So like I said, I didn't get in here too much to do makeup, so I didn't get to use this Pure 4-in-1 Perfecting Powder Face Palette that we pulled last week, so I'll just leave that out and maybe we can get to it next week. I didn't get to use the Anastasia bronzer again, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and put it back. This is the Rosewood bronzer. I did use this a lot, the L'Oreal Infallible Powder. We'll put that back. I need to pull a new primer because we finished that one up. We'll put this concealer back from Maybelline. And there is a little bit in here, but I want to leave this in here and pull in the all-nighter for my for my Makeup Basket Express. So I'm going to grab that. We'll go ahead and put the Jaclyn Hill palette back. This is the Jaclyn Hill palette that looks like this. So we'll put this back. This will be a pretty short Shop My Stash because I'm going to do like I did last week where I'm just pulling a few products because I'm not really wearing a full face. I do have products that sit out over here. I went over lip products last week, so I won't go over that here. I'm panning the L'Oreal Lumi Foundation. Mine's in 1-2 neutral. Words. I'm just starting my day and words are already hard. Okay. So we're not really going to go over that, and I think I went over like my mascaras and stuff last week as well. So we're truly just going to stick to a few products that we're going to pull for the upcoming week. So let's get over to my collection. Here's a little behind the scenes. These are all empties that I need to film for you guys so I can get rid of all of it. But I did just film my makeup empties for the year so far this year. So that video will be up hopefully next week. But yeah, we're a little cluttered. And last week I didn't put away these products. What I've been doing on my TikTok is put away my makeup with me, where we'll go through these piles of makeup that are often left out and put them away. I think I've done 2 of those videos, and I'll film another one to put this away. So we'll leave that alone. We're not going to pull any lip products because, like I said, we went through that last week, and I'm just going to keep them the same for a few months. So if we come down, as far as highlighters go, let's pull some classic products today. I think that sounds good. So let's pull the Benefit. This is the classic cookie highlighter. Did you see that they came out with a ton of new blushes and their boxes are much slimmer now? I'm intrigued. I'll be honest, I'm intrigued. But here's what cookie looks like, my favorite tone for highlighter. So we will pull that out. I don't need blushes, as you can see. Here's bronzers, but you know, that doesn't mean we can't purchase more. Alright, so let's go in with some of these Glowish by Huda Beauty, and let's go with this one. This one is called Caring Coral number 2. This is one that Jeannie had sent me. So sweet of her. Here's the color. I think this will be really pretty because it will be subtle, and then with the cookie over it, it'll be kind of a similar vibe to what I have on my face right now. Subtle cheeks, bright glow, which is the vibe of my life. So we do need to pull out a bronzer. I do have that face one out, but let's go ahead and pull this one up. Okay, so we are going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible. This is the 24-hour Fresh Wear Bronzer. Mine's in 200 Fair. They do have quite a bit of colors in this line, and I love L'Oreal Infallible, period. I think it's just such a great line of products. Well, the L'Oreal Age Perfect is also a great line of products, but I think they just do such a good job. So we'll pull this guy. Alright, so these are palettes, primarily eyes, but we have a couple of face in here. Honestly, I'm not wearing too much makeup currently. It's just, like I said, it's hot, y'all. It's hot, y'all. But what is this one over here? Okay, this Iconic London is actually a face palette. So, let's take that out of the eyeshadows. I know exactly what I want to pull, and it's been so long since I've pulled it. Right here. This is the Maybelline Nudes of New York. This is a drugstore palette that I believe is truly stunning. I really like the shimmers in here, but the mattes are really good as well. Okay, we have face powders over here. So here are the loose. But I'm going to pull this one because we talked about it last week. I was thinking about pulling it and I ended up doing the L'Oreal. But let's do the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage powder foundation, and mine is in 120 Classic Ivory. I don't feel like this one takes away a lot of tackiness from like a primer or whatever you have under it, which is why I don't love it. But since I'm not really wearing foundation this week, maybe it would be okay. So we'll just pull it and find out. Alright, here are primers and setting sprays, which I need. Just primer. So this NYX Marshmallow Primer is thick. And I don't love thick products, period. So maybe this will be one that I revisit in the fall. But I definitely just don't want to use it here in the summertime. This is one that the Milani Glow that I think is going to work better if I mix it into a foundation, because on its own it can be kind of thick unless you use a really light hand, and I just don't love products that are picky like that. Like, I like ones that are more forgiving, so we're not going to pull those. This is one heck of a blot. This one's new to me and I've used it a few times. It's that traditional primer that feels a little bit silicone-y. It is really nice, but again, it's not a product that I would enjoy using all the time, just kind of here and there. So that leaves two primers that we can use, and I want to pan another primer. And if we're picking between these two, this Jekka Black is relatively new in my collection within the last 6 months or so. So I don't feel a need to like go ahead and use it up completely right now. So we'll pull that to the side. And that really leaves this Wet n Wild one. This Wet n Wild one has been in my collection for probably over a year or so. And we're about halfway through. And I do like this one. I think it's easy to use. I think it plays well with other products. And I think it will be a great one to pan next in my weekly makeup basket. So we'll go ahead and use this guy. Okay, for concealer, I think I want to use do I want Tarte? I'm kind of thinking Tarte. I honestly think the Tarte's too light for me right now. So let's go in with one of my favorites, another L'Oreal Infallible product. This is their Full Wear Concealer, and mine's in 355 Vanilla. This is such a great product to have. One of my favorites. Okay, I think that's everything. Still really proud that those are the only two foundations in there. These are eye singles, and I don't really see myself using these in the next week. So I think we are good with pulling products. Alright, y'all, this was a short and sweet weekly makeup basket. So we have this palette that we'll use, try to use this upcoming week. Our Project Pan Primer by Wet n Wild, a classic concealer from L'Oreal, setting powder from Maybelline. We got Cookie's back, and L'Oreal bronzer. And then I haven't used this palette in a while, so I'm excited to use them. So thank you all so much for being here. I hope you're all doing well. Let me know what makeup you're using this week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!